Hello, viewers. This is your Michael for Screen Reviews, bringing you my 631 podcast. This is my 631 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand it. Also, I try to do my best not to preach your heart during this RE podcast recording as well, not to cause any RE feedback during this RE podcast recording as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this episode, if you're under 18, this special episode will not have any major adult language. So basically, so for this episode, there's no major adult language in this episode or in this latest podcast. In this latest podcast. So basically, everybody can watch this one. So anyway, with this everything outside the way, let's get into the topic let's get into the topic. Recently, Good Burger 2 had came out today. I just finished watching Good Burger 2. I gotta say, it's not bad. Look, I admit that a lot of days, I know that it's been a lot. It's been a lot of sequels being made for. I know that with streaming service nowadays, some people are sometimes they will do a sequel to a cult classic movie like Good Burger. But like I said, this movie was bad. It was not bad in a good way, but it was good. It was good because a lot of people put it was a lot of heart put into this sequel. So basically, Keaton Kel, everybody, all the cameos in this movie was, this movie had heart to it. So basically, all the people who participated in this movie put their hearts and soul into this movie. Yes, it was over silly. The first one was a bit. It was silly, but it was still grounded in reality. But this one was over silly, but it was done with love. So basically, it was good to see Keaton Kel again. We actually get to even Sinbad was in the movie. Well, his voice over. So basically, Sinbad is in the movie only in the voiceover. So basically in the voiceover, they managed to get Sinbad to do a voiceover in this movie. We got most of the cast back from the original Good Burger movie that are still alive. We got to see some of the some castmates from all that participate in this movie as well, and the cameos were very good. So basically, I'm not saying that is it good in than the original one? No, Good Burger is not the sequel is not gooder than the original one, but it was made with a lot of love. And a lot of people, the performance with Keenan and Kel were solid. Sometimes it was a little bit over top, but they gave good performances and whatnot. So basically, I'm just saying is this movie is not this sequel to Good Burger is not close. Whoa, it's not close to the original one, but it's good. It's good because there's a lot of effort in this movie. There's a lot of heart in this movie. So basically, what I gotta say, this was a good solid. I gotta say, this was a good solid. It was good to see. This was a good solid movie, and plus, it was good to see Kenan and Kel back together again doing a movie. So basically, my verdict is, this movie, this movie doesn't really come close to the original, but it does pay respect, and reference what happened in the previous movie. So basically, I gotta say, a lot of work with winning this movie, the people, all the actors, everybody who participate in this movie, whether there was even whether there was a minor or major player in this movie, major actor or actresses in this movie, they did a good job. So basically, what I gotta say is, Good Burger 2 is okay. It's an okay silly movie you can watch with your family and whatnot. Yes, it's a little silly. Yes, it's more silly than the original one, But but this movie was clearly made out of it was made out of love and effort to the people, for the people behind this movie. So basically, Good Burger 2 is alright with me. So basically, it doesn't, mm, it doesn't come close. Like I said, it doesn't come close to the original one, but it does have heart to it. This movie was made of love. A lot of people participated because they love the original Good Burger. So basically, all the actors, all the cameos in this movie was all loved because a lot of people loved the original Good Burger, and gave their all in doing the sequel. So basically, if you watch Good Burger 2, just remember this movie was made out of love. A lot of effort was put in this movie. A lot of love and effort was put into making this sequel. So basically, just keep that in your mind, before you harshly judge this movie. But like I said, it's not as good as the original movie, but it does has its own a lot of heart and a lot of effort was put into this movie. So basically, I will get this sequel that credit. So basically, it's not as better as the original, but it's good. It's good enough for having a silly time. If you want to watch something silly and crazy, you can watch Good Burger 2. That's what I suggest. So anyway, what do you guys think about Good Burger 2? Was it good, bad, or just okay? Or just nah? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, happy holidays, everybody. Signing off. One.